Liz, it's worth a mention, she was in the gold medal position heading into the final rotation at the World Championships last year, and she fell on her final tumbling pass on the floor, and Bridget Sloan stole the gold.
Yes, it was hers to win until about the last 2 seconds of the whole championship, so I'm sure that she'll every time she does her last tumbling line, she'll be thinking of that moment.
Chance for a bit of redemption here.
Combination line as the last one. A bit unusual to see that happen, but she's managed to do it very well at this competition, and the tumbling showing marvellous amplitude. And here, look, that front whip or front layout through to a double front. Timing very, very hard to get correct. Last line, 2.5 through to front full. Pretty hard to pick that for your last line.
Well, she's made her intentions clear, and a performance like that takes her away with a 14.6. Coming up after the break, the Australians will continue on beam as they chase for a bronze medal. Welcome back to Melbourne. It's the 2010 Pacific Rim Championships. The crowd's getting into it here because they know that their Australian girls are in touch of a minor medal. Amelia McGrath is up on the beam. She needs to nail this routine.
Yeah, definitely no room for error here. We've got to be scoring a high 13 to put us back into the race against Canada. And McGrath opening with a very pretty full pirouette in handstand through to planche. Change leg leap through to a gainer layout.
It's her favourite apparatus, the beam, Liz. Let's hope she enjoys this.
She's waiting here quite a long time, obviously a little worried about this skill. She might even get a deduction for pausing for too long. Front aerial, flip, layout. Okay, no cause for worry. Has wonderful potential on this apparatus, good flexibility, stylish, and of course powerful enough for all the acrobatic skills. Change leg ring jump. Full turn on one leg, leg up. Nicely executed, followed by another full turn. I think I heard that's the second bell going now, so she's now over time. It is a 0.1 deduction, but nothing more than that because the judges are still judging the routine. Flip, flip, double twist dismount. Oh, great routine under pressure from McGrath. I think we'll take the 0.1 for overtime.
Well, McGrath certainly played her hand here, giving the Australians a chance.
Front aerial. Little bit slow on the connection, but I think the judges will still pay that. Showing good character under pressure here. Can imagine the Australians just digging their fingernails in on over the side. They're hoping she's going to stay on.
Well, it's an anxious wait for the score, and there it is, Liz, at 13.950 for Amelia McGrath. Back onto the floor now for Team USA, Alexandra Raceman.
And for the Americans, it's not a matter of if they'll win the team medal, it's just how many points ahead they'll be. They've been so strong all day long, and it's just been a display of their depth, consistency, and their just fantastic gymnastics program they have in place in the USA at the moment.
She's right up there in the all-around standings too.
very high double tuck. And you can see the Americans have gone for the powerful body type. They can hit the big skills, and that's where all the difficulty scores are coming from, just these action-packed routines. Nothing too much trouble for them. And what a great finish for Raisman and also for the USA team, and they've looked marvellous here today, Dan.
Simply outstanding. They've been absolutely brilliant all competition, a class above the rest of the field and deserving of their place at the top.
And it's a 1.5 twist through to a double Arabian. Just the elevation just drops that triple twist in there nicely.
And there's a score of 14.35 for Raceman and the American team. Well, Liz, it comes down to this moment. Australia's Emily Little on the beam. The Australians are so close to a bronze medal. We probably need something around a 13.5. It's all up to this girl here. What can she do?
And you'd say that Emily is a solid beam performer. It's probably not a natural apparatus for her. This is actually a hard part for her, this little full turn on one leg. That's okay, that makes me nervous watching her. So far, Little has had 3 apparatus and done three well. She's covered that little bobble there with an extra jump.
Hopes of a medal rest on her shoulders.
Front aerial, keeps moving, connects it through to the flip layout. She looks like all business. Change leg leap, back tuck. And this is just when an athlete can start thinking or second guessing themselves. Maybe they think they've done well and start to lose concentration. A little bit like that, she saves it all right. But it's not over till it's over. She's got the dismount to come. She's on her feet. We're probably going to get a medal. Great job for Little.
Well, she's done it, Liz. The weight of the team on her shoulders, and she handled it with absolute class and precision. Great job, Emily Little.
Yes, for a first-year senior, she's really come up well. 4 apparatus, no mistakes.
And there's the score of 13.950. That could be enough, Liz. An anxious wait, but she has done everything she could possibly do.
Well, I think we came into this competition thinking that a medal was out of the question, and I think we'll see that we've made it through to the bronze. And well done to national coach Peggy Liddick for pulling this team together in the last month.
It's certainly a fantastic effort, and the Australian team have claimed the bronze medal here in the Pacific Rim competition, and we'll hear from the Australian coach Peggy Liddick.
Like I said, I didn't know what to expect from this group, and you know, they don't have a lot of difficulty. They've never competed on a podium before, not one of them. So I'm really, really happy because we can only build on this. And it's such a confidence booster going into Commonwealth Games that, you know, it's a little more than I expected. So I'm really, really pleased with where they're at right now.
Well, as she should be, the Australian team has absolutely exceeded all expectations here in the 2010 Pacific Rim Championships, picking up a bronze medal. Look at that, an outstanding achievement. The United States unchallenged there in first, China in second, Canada just missing out on fourth, but that's a great sign for the Australians ahead of the Commonwealth Games. In the junior all-around competition, it was Jordan Weber from the United States who took the gold, and her teammate Kyla Ross comes away with the silver. In the 2-athlete per country rule, it means Anna Rodionova comes away with the bronze medal from Russia. And of course, in the senior all-around competition, it was the Americans dominating again. Rebecca Bross taking the gold and Alexandra Raceman taking the silver medal. And a fantastic achievement from Emily Little of Australia in a personal best performance in 5th place with a 55.3. An outstanding achievement from her. And with a wrap-up of all the results from the apparatus finals, here's David Colbert.
In the men's apparatus finals, it was American Darnell Labour who proved dominant, collecting the gold medal on parallel bars, edging out China's Wang Hu Go, and then the world high bar finalist repeated the dose on his favourite apparatus, where Australian Luke Vivatoski collected the bronze. Huang also had a great night, taking the floor gold medal with a score of 15.60, ahead of Chris Cameron of the US. Huang produced a spectacular 16.05 effort on vault, the highest score of any apparatus across the championship finals. American Chris Cameron took his third gold medal of the titles, winning the pommel. However, it was hometown favourite Sam Offord who stole the show, capturing his first individual title at the international level with a composed display on rings to score 15.225 to win the gold.
It's been a really exciting week, you know. I didn't know what to expect coming in and just hoping to do good routines, and it's turned out probably more than my expectations, so it's really good.
All-around champion Rebecca Bross of the USA was again the star in the women's apparatus finals. The World Championship silver medalist began her gold medal run with another flawless display on beam, edging out teammate Alexandra Raceman and Wu Liangfang of China to take gold with a score of 14.25. China's World Cup winner Qushuang Huang proved to be the #1 on uneven bars throughout the entire championship, producing a clean and crisp routine to easily take the gold medal with a score of 15.45, well clear of Bross and Russian Ksenia Afanaseva. On vault, it was Canadian Dominique Pegg who scored a confidence booster ahead of this year's Commonwealth Games, edging out young Australian star Emily Little. Alexa Morena scored Mexico's first and only medal of the titles in third place. The Women's Championship rounded out in fitting style by Rebecca Bross, taking her medal tally to 4 golds and a silver from the championships with this victory on floor.
I love floor. I love being able to compete. This is the first time I've been to Australia, and I'm really excited to be here, and I love this arena. It was really great competing here, and the crowd was great, and I'm just excited to be here.
Well, there's our bronze Aussies, a fantastic confidence boost for the girls ahead of the Commonwealth Games in Delhi later this year, and of course the World Championships, when all the big guns in Australian gymnastics will be back. On behalf of Liz Chekovich and the entire team, we hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the 2010 Pacific Rim Championships. Until next time, goodbye for now.